What's up, guys? Darth Wayne here, bringing you another episode of FTL, or Faster Than Light. I did get some information from someone. They gave me some tips, said first of all, my version wasn't up to date. There was one version ahead of where I'm at, so I went ahead and updated my version. And they also gave me a few tips about maybe how to do better. Apparently ignoring the passive systems like piloting doors and engines is a bad idea because they're very cheap to upgrade. And apparently they make a significant difference. Doors when you're getting boarded, engines and piloting for dodging missiles. So yeah, I think we will give that a try, see if it helps us get farther. I think I will go with the Kestrel. I like that triple laser that it starts with, and I'm just kind of sick of the Yangi ship. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, let's go ahead and get the crew situated. Actually, I like to have the second guy on there so it's easier to know where I'm clicking. Alright, let's check out this one. Especially while on pirate ship approaches you, hand over one of your crew members and the rest can go free unharmed. I don't believe we're surrendering a crew member. In fact, we could get a free crew member from this encounter, hopefully. Go ahead and get a missile off at their shields. And then onto the weapons. Oh, damaged our weapons. Apparently we had a fire in their shield room, though. That's good. It went to further damaged. So we might be able to wait and not use any more missiles. We can hope. And it looks like we will. We'll surrender, take one of our slaves as tribute. If you destroy us, they'll die anyway. We'll accept that offer. And we got a Bugman. I do like the Bugmen. They're really good for combat. I guess they're called Mantis, whatever. Because they move fast and they do double damage in combat. So I like to have one of those guys around for when we get boarded. And we'll just go ahead and put him on engines. He moves so fast that it won't really matter. And engines is one of the ones that I don't mind taking a guy off of usually. Alright, so that worked out well. Alright, so let's check out the next one. I guess we can go up this way and hit that distress signal. Okay, you detect a rebel scout on attack approach to a small refueling outpost. Their weapons are charged, but they're not firing yet. Let's defend that outpost. Oops. Let's get the missile on their shields, not their weapons. Alright. Well, we took a little damage, but we got their shields and their weapons down, so we should be good. I think we'll just keep the weapons down. They only have one level of shield, so our lasers should be able to just keep on that. Oops. There we go. Alright, the ship breaks apart and you quickly salvage what you can. A missile will drone part in 12 scrap. And then the outpost gives us 4 fuel and 16 scrap. Go ahead and get Borman there, a little help repairing that engine since bugs are just terrible at repair. And we can go ahead and check out this distress beacon. Alright. It appears the distress beacon is coming from the surface of a nearby moon. Your sensors are picking up a single life form. Investigate. Found a man living alone in a cave. From the appearance of his wrecked ship, it seems he's been here for many years. He looks healthy, but his mental state is questionable. Every time I bring this guy back to my ship, he kills one of my crew members, so I'm just going to leave him. Sounds like a dick move, but really, I just don't want to have another crew member die. It happens every single time. Alright, let's check out the next one. Let's see, you've come across a rebel automated scout ship pursuing a civilian ship. Weapons engaged. Let's aid that civilian ship. Power up your weapons and engage the automated ship. Let's go ahead and take out their shields. Actually, you know what? Only got one level of shields. Let's go straight for their weapons. And we might be able to just keep their weapons down now without having to re-engage a missile. These automated drones tend to take a long time to repair. It's slow, but it's safe. Alright, got him. Alright, 2 missiles, a drone part, 9 scrap, and the civilian gives us 3 fuels, a drone part, and 8 scrap. Not bad, we're doing pretty good so far. Alright, so let's see where our next jump takes us. Rebels are starting to come in. I think we'll go down here. No, we won't be selling any missiles. We need those. Let's go ahead and go to this one. Alright, scanners indicate that a battle is taking place nearby. It seems that someone is under attack by space pirates. Let's aid the civilian ship. Power up your weapons and engage the pirate ship. Wow, he's got a lot of weapons. Let's take those things out. Now, we'll target shields. There we go. Let's just keep those weapons down if we can. Go ahead and vent that vacuum, put out that fire. Should be able to take that out without... There we go. Alright, a fuel, drone part, and 16 scrap. Civilians, it's a good thing you came when you did. Captain wants to install a piece of equipment on your ship. Pegasus missile. Well, let's check that out. What the heck was that? Creative missile design allows for 2 projectiles for the cost of 1. Shots per charge 2, damage per shot 2, power required 3. What's our current one do? Artemis missiles does 2 damage per shot. Power required 1, so it's about double the damage, but takes 2 more power. Huh. That's not bad. We'll probably upgrade and try and use that ASAP. Alright. Huh. Kinda cool. Alright, oxygen's filling up. Let's let that... see where our next jump takes us. Alright, well, let's go ahead and hit the store. We've got a little bit of scrap, might be able to do something. We can repair up our hull there. Ah, scrap recovery arm, that is perfect. I love to get this in the first sector. It's pretty much the best thing we can get early. Heavy laser, let's see. 1 power, 3 shots per charge, 1 damage per shot. That's pretty much the same as our burst laser for 1 less power. Except our burst laser charges faster, so I think we'll leave that alone. Hermes missiles, 3 power, 3 damage per shot, 5 shield piercing. That is the same. Our Pegasus missile does 4 damage, but it shoots 2 missiles. It takes 20 seconds to charge. This takes 14. Huh. Probably stick with the Pegasus because we got it for free. Although the 20-second charge time is kind of brutal. But no point in buying another missile if we don't have to. So we'll go ahead and repair our hull. And then I think we'll buy missiles. Alrighty, let's see what we have time to do here. If we go up here, should have time to do these 3 before the rebels get here, I think. Alright, you arrive in an asteroid belt to discover that a rebel automated scout has been stationed here. Prepare for a fight. Borman upgraded on engines. Huh. I'm gonna go ahead and send these guys to help get the shields up because in an asteroid field you really don't want your shields down. Alright, someone told me about a trick. Explodes giving us 1 fuel, 1 missile, and 15 scrap. Someone told me about a trick where you sit in an asteroid field, and if you sit there long enough, basically every time it hits your shields, it recharges, or it levels up your shields. You get the guy manning your shields. So I think he might have said it worked for flying too, but I'm not sure. Sounds a little cheesy, but I would like to hopefully progress farther than we've progressed so far. So maybe I will do that. I won't make you guys watch it, obviously. So I'm going to pause the video here, and I'll come back, and we will see if it levels up our shields. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back, and that trick did indeed work. Our shields are fully leveled up now, as you can see down here. So that was cool. Should give us a little bit of an advantage going forward. Alright, let's go ahead and go to this next one down here. Alright, your jump leads you to nothing but empty space. The jump beacon serves no purpose other than as a connection. Alright, let's see if we have enough time to hit another one before... We should have enough time before the rebels get here to hit this distress beacon. Alright, you arrive at the distress beacon near an asteroid belt and find a ship with pirate markings partially crushed between the 2 large rocks. It must have been illegally mining the belt without proper equipment. Every time I've tried to dislodge them, this has gone poorly, so we're going to destroy and loot the ship. And that means a pirate jumps us. Not a big deal. So let's go ahead and go with our standard setup. Someone else told me about a trick. When there's an ion beam coming in, you power down your shields. The ion beam might hit an empty room. Then you power back up your shields. Wouldn't matter, they're using... It's kind of funny. He's only got ion beam and missiles, and the missiles... Oops. Didn't mean to target his his engines there. And the missiles ignore shields anyway, so the ion beam's kind of pointless there. I guess it's a good thing we targeted his engine, because he's trying to charge his FTL engine and get out of here. So, okay. Don't think we'll need to use another missile here. And we got him. Alright, 2 fuel, 2 missiles, 13 scrap. Got beat up a little bit for that, but that's what happens when the other guy has missiles. Alright, I believe, let me double check, but I believe bugmen are bad at repair. Yeah, half repair speed, so we generally don't want him on repairs. Why don't we send the pilot over there to fix that? While we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and take a look here. Alright, get the pilot back to his station. I'll let that oxygen refill a little bit before we jump to the next station, just in case. Alright, that should be good. Ooh, might just barely make it to the exit, might have to fight. Alright, no rebel ships. That's good. You spot a small rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been refitted for transport rather than combat. It does not seem to want to engage your ship. Oh no, we want your goods. Especially in these early... Oop, power shield's back up. Especially in these early levels, you want to fight as many ships as you can, because they're still the weaker ships, so we can get the resources from them. Once we get into the later areas, the ships become much tougher. Alright, that went well. See if we can't keep their shields down. Their weapons are back up, so actually I'm going to go ahead and use another missile here and target the burst laser on their weapons. Alright. 3 fuel, drone part, 9 scrap, and life signatures from an intact piece of the hull. They were transporting prisoners, and the sole survivor officer to join your crew as a first step on his path to get revenge. Awesome. So we got a Rockman. And they're great fighters as well, because they have 150% hit points, and they're immune to fire. So we'll keep him here in the middle, and we can use him kind of to repel boarders. That's a nice get. Alright, let's go to the next sector. We have Engi controlled and Engi controlled. This one leads to nebulas, which I kind of hate, and this one leads to another civilian sector. And this whole top row seems bad. It's almost all red, so why don't we go to the bottom one? Alright, you've arrived in Engi space. The fall of the Federation has brought tough times for these robotic life forms, but they're usually willing to help. Alright. Oh, I forgot. Someone told me about this option here. Beacon paths. So now if we go here, oops, it should show us, yeah, it shows us what connects, so we won't get trapped ever again. That's pretty cool. I don't know why that's not on by default. Alright, let's go ahead and check out this one. We don't have really enough scrap to spend at the store, so we'll check this out first. Maybe it'll give us enough scrap to spend. Alright, first it appears you've arrived in an empty system, but a ship appears from behind the planet and hails you. Ha ha, I'm the dread pirate Tuco, prepare to die. Alright, Tuco, let's go. I'm not particularly scared of the weapons he's got, so I might not even fire a missile. We'll see how it goes. Alright, they're gonna try and take off. We don't really want that, so actually better target their pilot station. Alright. The ship was transporting weaponry. You find a small piece still intact despite the battle, 23 scrap, and a weapon hull smasher laser. Well, let's check that thing out. Hull smasher laser fires 2 shots that deal 1 damage to rooms with a system or subsystem and double damage to rooms without either. 2 power. Huh. Well, we'll keep it for now. I don't know if we'll end up using that. Let's check out the store. Alright. Another burst laser, a pike beam, repair arm, stealth weapons. Not a big fan of the repair arm. It's... hopefully you don't ever have to worry about not being able to get around to upgrades, so... I used pike beam once. It's kind of interesting. You aim it across rooms, but it doesn't get through shields, so you pretty much have to make sure the shields are down, and it takes a while to fire. And if the shield comes up during firing, I think it lowers it. Burst laser is what we've already got, I believe, right? And that thing's amazing. So maybe we sell this hull laser that I'll never use and buy a burst laser. And that leaves us enough to fix our ship. Yeah, I think that's the perfect plan. And then we just need to get upgrade this twice to be able to use the burst laser, so that's 85 and then 45 there. And actually, I was thinking the other day, you know, or why do we even keep the medbay powered when we're not using it? We can probably steal that power at least some of the time. So anyway, just a thought. That's probably enough for this episode, guys. I kind of like our start. If we can get both those burst lasers going, it should be pretty amazing, actually. So, so far doing pretty good. Got a Mantis crew member, a Rock crew member. Doing all right. So thanks for watching. Feel free to like, favorite, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks again.